in a poem out here. I got this type in large, but I still need to go ahead. How you doing, Tony? Good? The poem I had today is, Brennan did this a few years back. I don't know if you're all familiar with Water, but he was a sidekick for John Wayne in one of his movies. And they called him Stumpy. Whenever I hear that word Stumpy, it kind of reminds me when I was a boy. I was going to Mom and Dad's church, little country church. We had a preacher who was one of those fire and brimstone types. You don't hear him say anymore, but anyways, he lost his leg. He had a wooden stump. Where they didn't have any fancy artificial stuff that back then. And how he lost it was that when he was a boy, he was playing on a boxcar. And the boxcar's in a freight yard. And an engine backed up and to connect up and kind of bumped the cars and he fell off. And when he fell onto the tracks, and of course that's how he lost his leg. And somebody made a hickory peg for him. And they called him Peggy. And when he get to preaching, he'd start pounding that leg, that peg on that old wooden floor, and no one in that audience was sleepy. I mean, you hear him for half a mile. Well, anyways, that's what the Stumpy kind of reminds me of that story, that when I was young. And, well, let's get going here. The name of this poem that Walter Brennan did was called Old Rivers. And how long has it been since I first seen Old Rivers? Well, I can't remember when he weren't around. Well, that old man did a heap of work. Spent a whole life walking plowed ground. He had one room shack not far from us, and we was about as poor as him. He had one old mule called Midnight, and I'd tag along after them. He'd plow them roads straight and deep, and I'd tag along behind, busting up clocks with my own bare feet. Old Rivers was a friend of mine. The sun would get high, that mule would work, till Old Rivers say, whoa. He then wipe his brow, lean back on the reins, and talk about a place he was gonna go. Say, one of these days I'm gonna climb that mountain, walk up there among them clouds, where the cotton is high and the corns are growing, and there ain't no more fields to plow. I got a letter from back home the other day. They're all fine and the crops are high. And down at the end, Mama said, You know, old rivers died. I'm just sitting here on this new cloud earth, trying to find me a little shade. And with the sun beating down, I cross that field I see, that view, old rivers, and me. But wait, I see another, a fourth figure, an angel wearing a white robe.